Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to part four of answering from my yearly Q&A. And so now getting right back to the next set of sorry about that. If you hear that, I was putting the charger in. For the next set of Q&As, the next set of questions. From the last two here. So I got two more people to review for this final part. And let's start with my guy who's been watching my anime reviews, my episode reviews recently, and that is of Kevin Street. So hey Kevin Street, so how you doing? Nice. I'll be happy to answer your questions. I can't wait to read what we got here. So shout out to you. Hope you're doing good. So let's start with your first question. Let's see here what you got. We'll start opening. He already start by saying, "It's crazy to think that another year has gone by already. I remember finding your channel by searching for season reviews of the original Pokemon anime, which was during one of your anime months. Ha ha ha. Which, yeah, I did review. I was reviewing some of the first seasons of the Pokemon seasons. So yeah, that's how you found me. Good for you. And I'll have to review. I think I stopped all the way until the Hoenn region. I think I stopped just before the Battle Frontier season. So I'll eventually have to watch the Battle Frontier due for the next anime month though. But I got all the way up to there though. But I'm glad you found me through the anime month. So, but your first question is what are your thoughts on the shonen animes like Dragon Ball Z, Bleach, One Piece, Naruto, etc.? You seem to favor a shorter series or whatever is currently airing. I'm just curious if you have ever seen any of these series and you're planning to. I know these are good question, because I know those are very popular series, and actually currently right now, really enough, my dad is actually currently watching One Piece right now. He's on like 100 and he's currently watching it on episode 130 right now, and so they have 1,000 episodes. So yeah, my dad is currently watching One Piece. And he likes One Piece, because I can hear him downstairs laughing a few times. So he clearly likes One Piece. But as for me, though, I know these are very popular series, right? Growing up, I was never into Naruto or One Piece or Bleach or Dragon Ball Z. The ones I grew up more was with with Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Sailor Moon, and of course with Inuyasha. But also I'm also just reviewing all these new series that's coming out. I'm currently reviewing season 2 of A Devil's a Part-Timer, Call of the Night. I'm currently enjoying, and the previous ones like Spy Family is great. I just wanted to see how all these new animes are coming out, which are pretty good. So, but which is why I wanted to review episodes of the first place, like a while back. Starting from Yashahime, the first season. That was the start of me doing this reviewing the episodes of anime. Starting with the first thing, because when I heard that was coming out, though, the first time, a sequel to Inuyasha finally, so I wanted to review the series, each episodes, and then from then on, I wanted to do more episode reviews of new episodes that are coming out, new series that are coming out. So. But for the shonen animes like Dragon Ball Z, Bleach, One Piece, and Naruto, those were never my faves. They just never were. But that was a good question, though. Thank you for the first one. Number 2, what do you think of the new trailer for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet? A lot of people are making fun of some of the new designs, which I sympathize with. Yeah, which no, I'm talking about the design. First, I'm talking about the designs of the characters, which ever since they started with the Alola region for Sun and Moon, I never liked the redesigning of Ash. I never did. I don't know why they totally redesigned the whole character from the design of the character from all the way back when, ending with the Sinnoh region, or what was it wasn't the Sinnoh region, it was the Unova region? Yeah. No, it wasn't. It was the Kalos region, sorry. I don't know why they decided to redesign Ash that way. I have no idea. It just looks terrible. The hair, the face, just look terrible. But as I've seen the new trailer for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, no, I haven't seen it. These new movies, like Pokemon I Choose You, it's just rebooting of the first season of the anime, just made into a movie. And all those new ones afterwards, that wasn't really my thing. I mean, I stopped watching after the first season of the Alola region, because I just couldn't stand to look at the new design of I know the Alola region where Ash finally wins a championship, because it was pissing a lot of people off. He keeps on losing in every league, But yeah. New trailer for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I have not seen. But the new designs, no, I'm not. I've switched for Ash, no. Number 3. Question number 3. Let's see here. Do you ever do that video ranting on the new Marvel MCU announcements from a few weeks ago? I can't remember if it was during your review of Doctor Strange or a Thor review, but I do think you mentioned something about doing a rant on a video of the decline of the MCU. Either way, can you please rant about it soon? Did I? I just remember talking about because I remember talking about every Marvel film I've hated from last year and then so far of this year. I just didn't care about if I hate every Marvel film this year and especially from last year. I said why should I give a damn about any upcoming ones like Wakanda Forever, which I know will pay a sad tribute to Chadwick Boseman, but which is nice though. But if I wasn't a fan of the first Black Panther, why should I care about the sequel? And why do I care about the sequel to the Marvels, to Captain, even though I didn't like the first Captain Marvel? It's just I just recently prefer watching DC more because they've been doing more of a good job, like the Batman, the Suicide Squad, and Joker, and Shazam. Which makes me kind of curious about the sequel to Shazam, Fury of the Gods. Black Adam, we'll see on that because Dwayne Johnson's track record hasn't been that good, but we'll see. But I think I was referring to your question because I was ranting on how I've been hating every single Marvel film I had and why should I care about any upcoming ones. I think that's what I was referring to while I was ranting on, because I think it's because I'm just getting burned out on superhero films, especially on the Marvel stuff, everything. They come out now it's like 4 or 3 years, 3 films every year, and I'm just getting so burned out on Marvel now. It's like almost the same, but it follows almost the same formula, Which that was why I prefer in DC a bit more, because they did things a little bit more differently and with better characters. So hopefully that was part of your question. I was ranting. I was going about. That's why I was declining. The Marvel's declining. But anyway, then number 4. Have you seen the anime series of Eureka 7? If you haven't, I recommend it. It's a 50-episode mecha series. a mecha series. So it's like it's in the vein of like Mobile Suit Gundam or Neon Genesis Evangelion, those type of mecha anime series, right? And if it's only 50 episodes, maybe I'll give it a watch. So Eureka 7. I'll look into it. I will. I'll look into that. And are you planning to reviewing the Fire Force anime? I remember you picked up some Blu-rays some time ago. Yes, I have. I'll have to start watching the Fire Force series, and then I'll give my take, on it. But hopefully, maybe for next year, if I plan to review it for next year for Anime Month, I'll give that a watch or review. And then your last question, number 6. What is your favorite genre of video games? Examples: RPG, platformer, racing game, fighter, shooter. Growing up more on video games, me and my brother like to play shooter, especially when it came to playing House of the Dead. It's always been our favorite shooter games, as well as a lot of people though. But or even Doom. I think it's more referring more to shooter games. So it's either House of the Dead or Doom. And they would either play like combat styles, like Mortal Kombat style video games as well. But it's mostly been shooters, like especially if it's House of the Dead or Doom. And well, that's all you have. So thanks, Kyle. Thank you very much, Kevin Streets. Thank you for your questions. And I hope you continue watching for many more of my videos and more episode reviews. So. But Kevin Street, thank you very much. Nice hearing from you again. And then lastly, getting down to the very last one is my old friend Peter Freakout 10. Peter Freakout 10, how you doing? Nice to hear you again. So you only got 3 questions this time. So I'm saying another new year, another Q&A. Yes, it is. So your first question, Peter Freakout 10. Peter, now your first question is: have you ever considered doing Let's Plays, like you're doing a BioShock? And I know you've done a couple, but would you love to see you get back into it? Get back to them. Video games is different. Video games is a different subject. Video games is a different subject, my friend, because I have not played a video game in over a year. It's also because due to my busy work schedule, because I work so my schedule is my thing, because I work, but then I come home and then I watch my animes or the movies too. Though for a long time I just haven't had a chance to have time to play a video game. I haven't played a single video game in over a year or so. That makes it almost impossible for you to do a Let's Play a video game. So I don't think I can ever plan to, because if I haven't played a game in over such a long time, I don't think a Let's Play will ever work out. Sad to say though. So I don't think it's not a possibility for me, because I can't just take days off just to do a game for videos, so I don't think that's never going to happen. Sorry about that. But your second question is, all the rants that you've done, which one is your favorite? Mine would have to be, yours is the Alone in the Dark rants. That was a good one. Oh, speaking of rants, I think you're gonna have another fun rant for you to watch, because after my Q&A is done, I have 2 movie reviews coming up. So one is the 2 films that came out this year. One, a film that I did enjoy, and the other one is gonna be a very big rant. I think that's gonna be another favorite rant for you. So I think it's gonna be another favorite one for. I think it's gonna be a favorite one for me. I know I've done some good rants over the past how many years now? 9. But this upcoming rant is gonna be another great rant that you're gonna like. So, especially when if you see my thumbnail for that, yeah, you're gonna be for a good rant. But you have to wait and see on that though. But this is gonna be after the Q&A. First, I'll upload the video of the first film that I enjoyed, and then will be the rant. But Alone in the Dark, the rant of that one is pretty good. Even my rant on Steel, that's another good one. Catwoman. I forgot what was one. I was like this, banging my head against the desk there. I forgot which rant it was. I forget though, but I've done a lot of rants though. But thanks for your other question, the second question. And now your last one is, would you ever consider reviewing the Indiana Jones series? I'm working on a triple feature review for the trilogy before I review Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. I would like to review the Indiana Jones ones because I enjoyed all 4 of the movies. Last Crusade is my favorite. Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, I would say, is a bit underrated. But I enjoyed the series though. I'll eventually will like to review those though. But anyway, yeah, Peter Freakout 10, thank you for your questions, your 3 questions, and that brings us this year's Q&A to a close now. So everyone, for what I did in the parts of you, thank you for answering give me all your questions. Hopefully I gave you good enough answers for all of yours. I did the best I could though, and I would say once again, I would say thank you for lending me your questions, and thank you for keep on watching my channel, and just I'll continue on afterwards. And like I said, the next videos I'll be putting up is because I did 2 more movie reviews, and from this year, one I enjoyed and one it's gonna be a big rant. So stay tuned for those next movie reviews, but keep on sticking around for more subscribing and more watching more of my videos, more episode reviews, and more other random videos too. So, but thank you for letting me answer all your questions, and thanks for now another yearly Q&A is now come and gone now. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video, and we'll see y'all later. And once again, thank you everybody, and I hope I did a good job for your questions. Later.